Hello, dear YouTube friends, and this was our second banana harvest, and this was filmed last February of this year 2021. And as you can see there in the video, I was trying to push the straw with the other end is being tied into a stick so that I can pull it down here, and that will be a guide for that whole stem of banana that will not hit directly to the fence. As you can see, the trunk, the banana tree is leaning towards the fence, so there will be a greater possibility that many of that fruits will be damaged if I will not take any precaution about this harvest. And so there's somebody coming up, one of our close friend here living in the vicinity, who's going to help us, and he's the one to pull the straw away from the fence while I'll be cutting the middle part of the trunk. And it will be an exciting moment right now, YouTube friends. So in a while you will be seeing the result of this plan. We have to do this, YouTube friends. It's not easy, huh? The harvest alone. And to people who are complaining the price, if you don't have money, then don't buy, because we can eat our banana if nobody buys. On this particular scene, YouTube friends, with that family that just arrived to help us, we're talking in our dialect back in Mindanao, and my wife is using also her dialect from Luzon, Tagalog. So it's really funny, exciting. We do not know what could be the outcome of this harvest, but anyway, just stay tuned and just keep on watching. We are all anxious about the look and the condition of the bananas as it hit on the ground. So we'll see that one later on, YouTube friends. And YouTube friends, if you're not Filipino, if you're not from Mindanao, if you're not from Manila, if you're not from Philippines, so you don't exactly understand what we're talking in here. We're just, everyone just shouting. My wife shouting. She wants me to go down. I don't want it because I have to like assist the bananas. I tell you what, YouTube friends, even gardening, it's somewhat laborious, very tiring, but something that will give you happiness and joy is during the time that you're going to harvest the fruit of your labor in the garden.
Tali na ko ano, kakalisod ko ano.
Wow! Ang laki, ang so big! Hindi ako naka-live.
Sa inyohang pagkapaspas, na mo isa ka sipi ano eh.
Ay, hey! Wala na, second to the scale si Daddy. Oh.
It's so big.
Move out, lalab. Move out sa lalab.
Dalawang sa gawas.
So that's them.
Saan din ako gimbal ng Daddy ba? Sige la. George, move out. Airline, move out.
Okay.
Ah, the
Even the kids, YouTube friends, as you can hear them, could not help themselves but have to join the vibe that day.
Kutsilyo may pakidala.
Hooray!
On the other hand, our surroundings that month and until now, it's been like more than 2 months that pass are still messy. But I'm trying to start cleaning right now, and hopefully I'll be
Nakalimot ko. May ko gimbal.
finish cleaning the surroundings before the end of this month of June, the time of
Dako gyud siya.
the recording.
Ako na.
Dako gyud siya. Ooh, organic.
Yeah.
Look.
That is one big banana.
The result of organic.
CD.
Yay!
We need to count all those
So,
bananas.
YouTube friends, this is our second harvest. Thank you for this family. One of our close friends here, close by. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to
Count all these.
separate this one. And thank you for watching.
And now, YouTube friends, it's our time to separate these banana hands from the main stem. So I still do hope that you're still watching with us, and stay tuned. I'd like to tell you quite frankly, YouTube friends, that I've been here in Thailand for 10 years now, and I have been gardening for 7 years already, and planting bananas as well with this kind of variety. But to tell you honestly, this is our first time to experience this abundant harvest, this huge harvest with this variety of banana. And you might be asking me how I grow these bananas, YouTube friends. It's a mixture of aged cow's manure and aged chicken's manure within the first 5 months of their growing from the first time that I planted them. And then I made my own organic fertilizer, the FAA fermented amino acid and FPJ fermented plant juice and fermented fruit juice or FFJ. And these combination of three or NPK formula do help as well in growing healthy for these bananas. The other side of gardening, YouTube friends, is a real struggle, especially if you are a beginner into this field. But seeing this huge banana hand, I think it is worth the effort, and you have the desire to do more and to plant more.
Over ano lang siya, umidilig.
That's not juice. No, I found juice.
Hindi.
Sap.
Told you it's not juice. It's sap. No, but inside this juice, right? No, it's sap.
Do not touch it because it's sticky.
Tell you what, YouTube friends, I do not know you personally as you're watching this video, but I'd like to ask this question. Are you struggling in your farming activities? Are you struggling in your gardening? And if yes, we are all in the same spot. And I have told you lately that I've been gardening for 7 years, but there are a lot of different plants and vegetables that I could not exactly grow in such outcome that I am expecting. And just imagine, it took me like around 7 years or like 6 years to have this good produce of bananas. And with other vegetables, with other plants, I'm also struggling. As I can remember, when I was a kid, during my elementary, my primary years to secondary years, I was helping my father in the farm. And the problem with my father is that he just stick to one particular crop, and that is planting corn. And even my mom have been suggesting him to see some other alternatives, and he declined to disagree with that idea. And so we have this 7 consecutive croppings of our cornfield that we could even hardly get something to eat from the harvest. So it was really a difficult time for us. And now I see something from there. Even my father died already like 12 years ago. But that lesson I've learned from him is somewhat helping me to get prepared in the near future if I'll decide to be a farmer or to be a gardener once the time comes that we can go back to our country, Philippines. But that would be another long story to tell. So again, YouTube friends, if you're struggling in your gardening, if you're struggling in your farming, just don't give up, but please consider looking for alternatives. That you have to consider whether that crop is giving you back some income, or you just keep losing money from that particular crop. So happy gardening, and just keep on planting. Don't give up. Give more time for study further.